Well, that song happened. Hey, it's named "It Just Happens" for the very reason, because it did. I actually thought we were doing something else that night, and I had something else prepared that was totally out of the ballpark of what we did. And all the lyrics and everything in that song flowed out onto the paper as we did it. I might have had a rough idea, maybe I had a line or two that was written down, scribbled somewhere from fuck knows where. But, and yeah, it's a song about some very different relationships and situations that you might not be comfortable with, but that you can't deny that there's something there you just can't turn away from. And at some point down the track, you might actually get to know what that song's about. Your Honour?
I actually remember writing this one and what mood I was in and what influenced it. I think I got a new pedal and I was playing it out with a few things, a few settings on it, and I'd been listening to Filter, and Nick didn't know who Filter was. We won't blame him for that, it's okay.
Child.
But the song Hey Man, Nice Shot, I remember from being a teenager, and I loved that song. And I wanted a bass line that was really, it worms on, and it's kind of tinny but really bassy and really sort of menacing. But I kind of wanted to spin that and actually make it more of an uplifting one instead of a real menacing one. And I came up with that. And I had a few other riffs to chuck in there, but for some reason this song did not want to go that way. And it felt better just to build it with that whole tremolo. It sounds like strings going in the background. I know you struggled with it at first.
I struggled with this massively, because for me it was a weird concept to essentially not play anything for the first quarter of the song and do that, because coming from what I'm used to, which is fast and aggressive and full on, to using my drums in a different way. And during the recording process it came out even more how difficult it was for me to do something like that, just trying to time it. And even though it's something so simple, just trying to time it correctly and perfectly throughout that bit just was something that I had a hard time doing.
It was one of the slowest songs you've ever played.
Absolutely.
It's an AK-47 to a musket.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Exactly right. Yeah. So it was a big step away from what I'm normally doing. So
I remember it changing because you played basically you came in straight away with a normal beat when we first started doing this, and when I did the pre-production at home, I remember just having that kick drum click track in the background, and it actually kind of worked with the build up. And I showed a few people, and they said you should actually keep it that way. And then that's what I told you about, and you just went,
at first I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, Rhys, that's just the kick drum, you reckon? And I'm like, all right. And then after listening to it back and hearing what it sounded like and having that building sort of feeling throughout the song, it was like, all right, okay. It was that point where I sort of stopped being like, I don't know, Rhys, and then just
you didn't have to force it.
Yeah, being like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool as fuck.
It just happens, and that's how it came out. I remember naming it because it was one of the rare occasions where I didn't name it at home. We finished it, we recorded it, and I just went, we're going to call this, and it just happens. And then I just went, yeah, that's good.
That's what the email said.
And it just happens.
And it did,
So that's the song.